Shoma Gang and Injani, it is your girl Mamello back on this Monday morning thing. And again, I am warning you, watch out. Do not look at the clock. It is definitely morning somewhere in the world. So last week we were speaking about, we're still speaking on the topic of investing in yourself. But last week we were speaking about establishing value. Firstly, happy Youth Day to everybody. Yo, 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 yo. Viva. It is a great time in SA to be young. It is a challenging time as well, because we're not facing the same drama as the people of 1976, but we still have our challenges with the government, with the system, with life in general. Unemployment, unemployability, being forced to go to school and then finding out that the course you did isn't as valuable to the market as you paid for it, you know? Going to school is expensive. And then you get into the markets and you realize what you studied for and how much you paid for it, that these things don't add up. But I was speaking to a friend of mine sometime this weekend. Actually, no, this is someone I just met. And we were just talking about how basically when you go to varsity, the value that's there is the wisdom of experiencing. Because in a university, you're living in a microeconomy, a micro society, and it's basically just a small representation of how the actual world works. You know, stores, timekeeping, discipline, dealing with different cultures on different levels, politics, all sorts of weird and wonderful things. So when this is just a shout out to those that are going to varsity or in varsity right now, that study hard, you know. Finish your course, get your A's, but remember that the environment that you're in has much more to give you than just what you find in the confines of your textbooks. Your lecturers have much more to give you than what you find in the confines of the 1 or 2 hour lectures that you get from them and the work that they give you. The people you meet have much more to offer you than the fun time that we love having in varsity. So be mindful of the fact that that environment is very rich in being able to groom you and help you start building your character and who you really want to be. Because up until grade 12, you're told how to dress. I've got my school blazer on. You're told how to dress, you're told what time to get to school, you're told what to do, how to do it, when to do it. Whereas in varsity now, you have this freedom, right? Excuse me for being rude. So in varsity, you have this freedom now, but if you don't know yourself, you can very easily just drown in all of that drama. So just heads up to all of you guys who are in varsity that are watching this, those going to varsity who will be watching this, really take advantage of that environment. So today, what are we talking about, guys? Like I said, we're still talking about investing in ourselves. Life is not going to give you time to be great. In the weirdest way, you can put it this way, that it's going to you have to steal the time away from the ins and outs of life to make yourself great. And how this happens is in a couple of ways. Firstly, surrounding yourself with the right people. I keep repeating this. I cannot stress this enough. It is very important that you surround yourself with people who are aligned to your vision, mission, future goals. Sounds wrong when I say it, ne? But I'm pretty sure you get it. And those people help in guiding you. Because I can't ask someone who doesn't have a business about business things. I can't ask a singer about dancing. Am I making sense? I can't ask an economist about interior design. So it's important that I align myself with people that are aligned with my vision and my mission and the route that I'm taking in direction. All right? And so there's that, and then there is actually setting your vision and mission. So we're still talking about our talents being equated to currency, and the fact that our giftings actually should be able to provide for us. Right? I don't know if you guys are the only ones, but there's a lot of people around, including me, that sometimes feel that in the corporate space, we're a little undervalued, not because of like stuff that could get political, but because we have a lot to offer. And if you look at the job description and if you look at what they required from you, there's so much more to you than what you give your employer. So setting your vision and setting your mission is important, because at some point in your life, you might find that what you do on a daily basis does not balance with your vision and mission. But if you don't have a vision and mission, you get taken with the wind, basically. So we need to say and state very clearly who we are, what we want to achieve, and keep that in the back of our minds, actually in the front of our minds continuously, so that even when life becomes hard, even if there's a segment or a period in our lives of inactivity, we know exactly who we are. So when people come from outside and they try and tell us, no, you are actually this and you're actually that, we know who we are. We are so set in our convictions that we can't be told, and that my circumstance cannot determine, that it cannot redefine me or reconfigure me or rename me. That's why it's important to have a vision and mission. So the vision is basically setting who and what you are, right? This is what I want to do. The mission is how you get there. So the mission will change as we grow, but if we write out our vision, there's actually a scripture that says, write your vision on down on a tablet or something like that, so that whoever comes after you can run with it. So there's something about writing it down that just solidifies it. So write it down, and it may seem big, it may seem massive, like you can't achieve it, but write it down and then start breaking down how you're going to get there. Start seeing who you can talk to help you get there. Start identifying avenues to take to get there. And remember that it's not going to be easy, because the system is designed to box you, so you are more like a robot than a person of purpose. So you just remember who you are, remember why you are, remember what you're working towards. And on a daily basis, just remind yourself, because people will come and they'll try to change you. Situations will come and they'll try to change you. Finances will come and they'll try to change you. Politics will come and they'll try to change you. Your lover will come and they'll try to change you. But if you are convicted, if you're set in your convictions, you're not going to be moved when all of these things come. You might be unsettled, you might be uncomfortable, but you won't be moved. Remember, we are people of purpose. Ours is not to live, breathe, and die. This is really a long video. If you're still watching right now, thank you. It's because we're the same. We're all people of purpose. We are living on purpose. So let's continue. Let's have a great week ahead. Let's continue to invest in ourselves. Let's be amazing, guys. Love you loads. Bye.